She gave a terrific speech here a couple of days ago. So you put. I came out of the week even more optimistic than I went into the week. So if you'd have asked me at the start of this week, the phrase I was using was high base case, but high beta, meaning high uncertainty. The high base case because there's a strong economy right now to begin with, certainly in the US, that's a little less true in some other parts of the world, because there's a lot of investment coming, because of an agenda around deregulation, keeping taxes relatively low, maybe even lowering them further. But the high uncertainty is tariffs, is workforce in a place like the US that needs people in order to fuel the growth that we need and to keep inflation down, is about the risk of further budget deficits that put pressure on interest rates and on inflation. And so if we push all of those to the extreme, there's an inflation risk, there's an interest rate risk. But at some level, doing to them to some degree could actually be an upside even further for the economy. I come away on Europe more optimistic from this week. The first stage to fixing something is awareness. And I think there's much more understanding, not just in the business community, which has been there for a while, but in the government leaders of the need for competitiveness in Europe, the need to undertake reform, the need to make some hard changes that still politically will be hard, particularly with a fractured Europe and all the political challenges in many different countries. But I've actually left feeling like they're in a much better place to step up to it than a year ago. And I think even the relationship with the US, this focus that we heard from President Trump last night on a fair relationship, I think that will resonate with some Europeans. And yes, it'll be a tough negotiation.
We are moving into a change of era. And here at Davos, many people are trying to present it in a positive light. Oh yes, it's 1948, or it's 1989, forgetting what happened before. For me, this is absolutely preparing us on the wrong basis. We are in the 1930s scenario, to peace and to prosperity. It's very striking to me that it appears that at Davos right now, the reaction to Donald Trump have been all scripted to be as positive and optimistic as possible. Constructive optimism is what we are hearing. Economic leaders in particular, financial leaders in particular, are highlighting the possibilities, the fact that deals are possible, that of course we had the ceasefire. So there is a real, almost a psychological obsession to see that moment as a moment for opportunities. It's strikingly different from the community where I come from.